Hi, my name is Pete Moggins. I'd like to thank you for taking a few minutes to investigate what we believe to be the greatest financial opportunity of our day, Ambit Energy. You know, as I've said many a time, it's truly impossible to know what you do not know. And since you may not know what the accomplishments of Ambit are, let me take just a few minutes and share with you what mainstream America is saying about the corporation. Ambit launched operations in 2006, home officed in Dallas, Texas. Our two co-founders are Jerry Thompson Jr. and Chris Chambliss. Jerry's family founded the Southland Ice Corporation, better known as 7-Eleven. Chris Chambliss was a senior executive with one of the fastest growing companies in the history of American business, XL Communications. In the 4 full months of operation in 2006, the company did $1 million in revenue. In 2007, over $40 million in revenue, $197 million in 2008, $324 million in 9, $415 million in 10, 2011, $664 million, and this year on track to do right at $1 billion in revenue. The company is contracted with one of the largest and most profitable energy companies in the world that's put the money behind Ambit's expansion. Ambit is debt-free and profitable. On this 6-year run of phenomenal success, the company's been recognized in mainstream publications all over the country. The Direct Sales Association, which is kind of the political action watchdog group of the direct sales industry, an over 100-year-old association, recognized Ambit in 2009 as the number 46th largest direct sales company in the world. This year, in 2012, Ambit was recognized as the 15th largest direct sales company in the world. So it's jumped up that list substantially in just 5 short years. The number one company on that list is a company everyone's heard of, Avon. They do over $11 billion a year. In fact, most of the top companies have been in business for over 50 years, just like Avon, and are marketing in countries all over the world, in excess of 100 countries, most of them. Ambit today is only in 9 states with market expansion on the horizon, and yet in 6 short years, we're number 15 on the list. And I personally believe there's a lot of evidence that would indicate Ambit will be the number 1 direct sales company in the world in just a few short years. With 6 years of phenomenal growth and success, Ambit has been highlighted in many mainstream publications all over the country. Success from Home magazine on national newsstands recently has featured Ambit. The SMU Cox Business School, in conjunction with the Caruth Institute in Dallas, Texas, has featured Ambit in the Dallas Business Journal as the number 1 fastest growing private company in Texas for multiple years. And Inc. magazine, highly reputable national publication, in 2010 featured Ambit as the number 1 fastest growing privately held company in all of the United States of America. With the obvious track record of success and recognition in mainstream publications all over the country, I hope you would agree with me that something unique must be taking place here. But you know, it's truly impossible for you to know how simple it would be to earn an income with Ambit until you see how simple it would be to earn an income with Ambit. So let's take a few minutes and go through the simplicity of the program and how it might fit for you. Over the next few minutes, I want to share with you just how simple it is to earn an income with Ambit Energy. First thing, if you choose to join our team, you'll have a website set up that'll have your name on it. It's personalized to you, and it's fully functional to help you build the business. I've dialed up my Energy 526 website right now just to show you how simple it is to work the business. So there's several things you can do with your website. The first thing I want to show you is how you would enroll a customer that you would get credit for that would be an Ambit Energy customer. So if you click on your website, right where it says rates and plans, the first thing you're going to do is put in a zip code. If the zip code is in an area that Ambit services, it's going to show you all the rates and plans for that area. Once you determine the plan that the customer would like to be on, simply click sign up. There's some basic information you've got to put in the computer, and then it's name, address, email address, and phone number. It's really that simple. Then you hit submit on your laptop or computer, and the system does everything automatically. Now the individual will be assigned a customer number with Ambit, which means they're now going to be buying their energy from Ambit, and you'll get credit for that. What does that mean? It's important for you to understand that nothing changes for the customer. The customer's energy is delivered to their home through the same lines, through the same meter, with the same delivery company handling the maintenance of all of that. They still receive their bill in the exact same manner. The only difference is they're going to save some money, and you're going to get paid a commission every time they pay their utility bill. In addition to that, Ambit has a referral program where that individual, if they choose to, can refer others to the service and get free energy credits month after month after month after month, as long as they're an Ambit customer. Now that you've seen how simple it is to enroll a customer, ask yourself this simple question. Would you be willing to do that yourself? Enroll yourself as a customer if you live in an Ambit service area. And then secondly, do you know a few other people that you could ask to do a favor and enroll them as customers? Remember, they're going to save money. Nothing's going to change for them. They're still going to get the same quality service from the same provider. They're still going to get their bill in the same manner. The only difference is they're going to save some money, like I said, and their energy is going to come from Ambit instead of who it comes from right now, and you're going to get credit for that. So you get your own personal service if you live in a service area, and a few other people to try that for you. Now, the only other thing that we do is find someone else that might like to make some extra money and show them how to do the exact same thing. So if you have a friend or two or three that might want to make some extra money, put them in front of the information. We're going to show them how they can have their own website. We're going to show them the simple process of how to enroll a customer. They can enroll themselves if they live in a service area, and then a few of their friends. And that's really the simplicity of the Ambit opportunity. You're going to enroll a few customers yourself, and then you're going to help someone else do the exact same thing. Set up their websites and enroll a few of their friends and family as customers as well. Now let's talk about how you get paid for doing those two simple things, enrolling a few customers yourself and then helping someone else do the same thing. We get paid three different ways in Ambit. Number one, you get paid for enrolling some personal customers yourself. You get paid some upfront money for that. Number two, you get paid some upfront money to help someone else get started, set up their websites, and enroll some customers for themselves. And the third way is what we call residual income, which is we all get paid a monthly commission every time any one of those customers pays their utility bill month after month after month after month. That's the residual income. You enroll a customer one time, they continue to pay their bill every month. So unlike a job where you've got to show up at work every month to get paid, you show up this week, you get paid, you show up next week, you get paid, you show up the following week, you get paid. If you quit showing up, you quit getting paid. Here you do the work one time and then you're paid month after month after month when that customer pays their utility bill. Now let's talk specifically about how those commissions pay out. When you get started as an Ambit Energy consultant, as I've mentioned, you'll have your own website set up. The first thing you want to do is collect a few points within your first 28 days to release your first commissions. As the company wants you to succeed, just for setting up your website, they're going to give you credit for 2 points right off the bat. The next thing you want to do is gather 3 more customer points, one of your first goals. What are customer points? If you've enrolled yourself as a customer, that's 1 customer point. And then let's say your next door neighbor and a good friend, that would be 3 energy customers, and that would give you 3 customer points, 1 customer point for each customer, including the 2 points the company gave you for your websites. That would be 5 customer points. Now, if you enroll 5 customer points within your first 28 days as an Ambit Energy consultant, you will be paid a $100 commission for that effort. Now, the only other thing we do is help someone else do the same thing. So if you have a friend that might like to make some extra money, and we show the business to them together, because we're going to assist you in the business, and they say yes, they would like to be an Ambit Energy consultant. Since you introduce them to the business, you get credit for them becoming an Ambit Energy consultant. They set up their websites, and they're going to go about the business of enrolling a few customers to get their 5 customer points. Remember, for setting up their websites, the company gives them 2 customer point credit, and then if they enroll themselves, they get a 3rd customer point credit. And then they enroll 2 more energy customers through the simple process that we showed. That gives them 5 customer points. If they accomplish that within their first 28 days, they will be paid a $100 commission up front for doing that, and you will also be paid a $100 matching commission for helping them do that. So as I've mentioned, you get paid some upfront money for enrolling customers yourself, and then you also get paid some upfront money for assisting someone else that you introduce to the business to enroll their first few customers. Now for yourself, you've made $100 if you enrolled 5 customer points within your first 28 days. You can earn up to $400 in commissions in upfront money just for enrolling customers during your first 90-day period with Ambit Energy. Now that you've enrolled your first few customers and been paid some upfront commissions for enrolling those customers and help some others do the same, your next goal would be to develop a team of 6 marketing consultants in your group, 2 of which you get yourself, and then 6 total in your group. As long as you have your 5 customer points, 2 people that you've introduced to the business that become marketing consultants, and then a total of 6 in your group, you'll be promoted to regional consultant. I've seen people do this in just a matter of days. As a regional consultant, you just keep doing the same thing. You're going to simply enroll a few customers yourself and then help others do the same thing. But now you're going to get a 55% pay increase. So now when you introduce an individual to the opportunity, they become a marketing consultant and you assist them in getting their first 5 customer points. Remember, they get 2 for their websites being set up and then 3 energy customers simply by enrolling them in the system. That's going to give you a $155 commission as long as they accomplish that within their first 28 days. Moving forward, every single individual below that person that comes into your regional consultant organization that gathers 5 customer points within 28 days would pay you a one-time upfront commission of $55. That can multiply rather rapidly. Keep working in the business and soon you'll become a senior consultant. You become a senior consultant by doing the same simple thing, enrolling a few customers, helping others do the same. As a senior consultant, when you personally enroll a consultant and help them gather their first 5 customer points within 28 days, you make $235 at this point. And everyone that comes in below them as a marketing consultant that enters into your senior consultant organization that gets 5 customer points within 28 days would pay you a one-time upfront commission of $135. A $135 bonus through unlimited number of people that enter your senior consultant business. There's 2 more promotions, executive consultant and national consultant. The commissions go up to $240 for every consultant that comes into your business that gets those 5 customer points within 28 days. So as you can see, these upfront bonuses could be substantial very quickly. So you've gotten paid to enroll a few customers yourself, upfront money. You've gotten paid to help others enroll their first few customers, upfront money. Remember, there's a third way we get paid, which is what we call residual income. Each one of these customers that's been enrolled in your organization, whether you enrolled them yourself or someone else in your group enrolled them, is now going to pay their utility bill just like they've done for years. Except now, when they pay their utility bill, you and others will qualify for a commission on that utility bill each month, month in and month out. The commission that's paid monthly on those customers as they pay their utility bills is what we call residual income. Let me talk to you real briefly about how the residual income pays out. Imagine for a moment that you introduce and enroll 3 marketing consultants personally. These individuals would be marketing consultants on your first level. Ambit Energy pays 7 levels of residual income. So imagine just for a moment that each one of these marketing consultants that you've enrolled, each enroll 3 marketing consultants themselves. So if you have 3 marketing consultants on your first level that each enroll 3 marketing consultants, you would have 9 marketing consultants on your second level. And if each one of those 9 enroll 3 marketing consultants each, you would have 27 on your third level. And then you would have 81. And then 243, and then 729, and down on your 7th level, you would have 2,187 marketing consultants. Remember, as all of these marketing consultants join your organization, they're only doing 2 simple things. They're enrolling a few customers through their website, just as we showed you how simple it is, and then they're helping others do the same thing. That's the only 2 things that they're doing. In order for you to qualify for all 7 levels of the Ambit Energy Residual Compensation Program, eventually you would have to have 20 customers. Not week 1, but at some point in the future, as your organization grows, you're going to want to have 20 customers. Imagine, for the purposes of illustration, that those in your organization only get 10 customers on average, just so we can be conservative. If each one of these marketing consultants only get half of what they need to qualify, which is 10 customers, you would have over 30,000 customers in your organization, and the monthly residual income that you would be paid month after month after month after month is illustrated right here on the page and would total almost $40,000 per month. If each one of those marketing consultants only gathered 3 customers, that means they got their first $100 and then they quit. So they only got 3 customers each. That would still be almost $12,000 a month in residual income. There are also customer residual bonuses that are paid through unlimited number of levels. Remember, in the Ambit compensation plan, you have the opportunity to be promoted. Regional consultant, senior consultant, executive consultant, and national consultant. Each time you're promoted in the pay plan, you continue to have the opportunity to introduce more people to the Ambit Energy opportunity. There are also customer residual bonuses that are paid through unlimited number of levels in those columns that you can get promoted into. As I've mentioned, with the Ambit Energy opportunity, we get paid 3 different ways. You're going to get paid some upfront money for enrolling a few customers yourself. You get paid some upfront money for helping others do exactly the same thing, enrolling a few customers for themselves. And then we all get paid a monthly commission, month after month after month after month. So as you can see, the Ambit Energy compensation plan is quite dynamic, and it's been life-changing for very many people. But at the same time, it's extremely simple. It only takes about $460 to get your website set up and get you in the business. It takes about 5 minutes. It's just about as simple as enrolling a customer, and the person that shared this video with you can help you get started today. For $460, you get your website set up. They'll be live on the internet. You also have a starter kit with training materials to help you get started into the business. Your website will be fully functional before you leave the room. Like I said, it takes about 5 minutes. Also, gains you access to a web-based software called PowerZone that tracks all of these commissions and all of these customer enrollments, so none of us have to do paperwork. Your only ongoing expense in building your Ambit Energy business is $25 a month for the hosting costs on your websites. Folks, as sincerely as I know how to tell you, I've been with this opportunity for several years and it has changed my life. More importantly, I know thousands of people that have changed their life through the opportunity. The program is simple and yet dynamic. The timing is absolutely perfect for what we do. Let me share with you now why I think Ambit is so unique in the marketplace. Now that you've seen how simple the Ambit opportunity can be, let me share with you why I think Ambit is unique and why it works above other opportunities you may have seen. I know for me, it's changed my life beyond anything I can describe. I've got a substantial residual income now that comes in every month. And again, the residual income is a commission that's paid on utility bills month after month after month. So it's changed my life significantly and the life of many thousands of people. Doctors, attorneys, dentists, CPAs, plumbers, carpenters, school teachers, on and on. Why is it that Ambit works when other things you've seen may not have worked? Because Ambit, number one, is a service, not a product. It's a service that's habitually used and unconsciously purchased. It's something we've all been using for our entire life. You know, every human being has a few things in common: air, water, food, shelter, and energy. Aside from air, all these other items are big business, and energy is one of the largest. But it's the only one that we can just now capitalize on because it's being deregulated. You know, most people that get involved with the Ambit Energy opportunity do so on a very part-time basis in the beginning. They don't stop what they're doing to go out and do Ambit. They don't quit their job. They just do Ambit as they go about their daily business, whether it's in a job or another business. You may start Ambit part-time in the beginning and find yourself going full-time pretty soon. Why? Because your income will be substantial enough that it makes sense. The Ambit Energy opportunity has a proven system for you to plug into, which, as you've seen, is very simple. And it can be life-changing, as it has been for thousands of people already and can be for you. I want to say, though, in my personal opinion, the reason that Ambit has been so life-changing for so many people is primarily for one reason: the timing in this industry. The energy markets, again, are being deregulated for the first time in the history of American business. This is $474 billion of revenue that will be freed up from monopolies and go into private companies or others. You know, this happened once before in the telecommunications industry, where $70 billion was deregulated and approximately 73% of that industry went to other companies from the monopolies that held it. That's about $50 billion in revenue, and that deregulation created countless millionaires. In the deregulation of the utilities industry, in my personal opinion, you're looking at a transfer of wealth in excess of $200 billion, not $50 billion. So how many millionaires could be created here? Back then in the telecom industry, you had a $20 a month long-distance phone bill. In this industry, you got about a $200 a month electricity bill and/or natural gas bill, home utilities. Folks, the timing is incredibly perfect. I would suggest to you that if you're looking for something to change your life, you've just seen it and you don't want to waste another minute. You want to get started right now. The person that has shared this video with you can help you get your website set up. It's simple. It takes about 5 minutes, just about as easy as putting a customer in the system as you've seen. You know, it's truly impossible for you to know what the Ambit Energy opportunity could do for you and your family until you get involved in Ambit and start working the program. I would challenge you to do that right now, and I look forward to working with you.